Show. Always on the road. The city like splash me, rapping the biggest night news on the radio. About to hit another high, everything you wanna know. With the scoop, make it fast. To facts, I gotta make this moment last. We bring and go, half strip like in the candy with style. It's about to get wild. Let the Raiders roll. Yeah, let the truth unfold. Las Vegas in our veins, like a story told. People went through the speakers, shaking up your soul. Yeah, we're Lunatik Raider. Always on the road. On the strip like two insights, navigate the night. Truth in every state, painted pictures so right. Love with a real secret. Yo, no, listen to the soul star. Pull your organ that you can't ignore. The heart of Vegas need. The voice you can't ignore. Let the Raiders roll. Yeah, let the truth unfold. Las Vegas in our veins, like a story told. Yeah, people went through the speakers, shaking up your soul. The Lunatik Raider Show. Always on the road. Skylights in the desert, feel the rhythm of the beat. We're setting in the stage, making history in the heat. Voices rise and fall in a city that never sleeps. Yeah, the Raider Show keeps spinning. The secrets Vegas keeps. Let the Raiders roll. Let the truth unfold. Las Vegas in our veins, like a story told. Yeah, keep moving through the speakers, shaking up your soul. Yeah, the Lunatik Raider Show. Always on the road. The city like splash me, rapping the biggest night news on the radio. About to hit another high, everything you wanna know. With the scoop, make it fast. To facts, I gotta make this moment last. We bring and go, half strip like in the candy with style. It's about to get wild. Let the Raiders roll. Yeah, let the truth unfold. Las Vegas in our veins, like a story told. People went through the speakers, shaking up your soul. Yeah, we're Lunatik Raider. Always on the road. On the strip like two insights, navigate the night. Truth in every state, painted pictures so right. Love with a real secret. Yo, no, listen to the soul star. Pull your organ that you can't ignore. The heart of Vegas need. The voice you can't ignore. Let the Raiders roll. Yeah, let the truth unfold. Las Vegas in our veins, like a story told. Yeah, people went through the speakers, shaking up your soul. The Lunatik Raider Show. Always on the road. Skylights in the desert, feel the rhythm of the beat. We're setting in the stage, making history in the heat. Voices rise and fall in a city that never sleeps. Yeah, the Raider Show keeps spinning. The secrets Vegas keeps. Let the Raiders roll. Let the truth unfold. Las Vegas in our veins, like a story told. Yeah, keep moving through the speakers, shaking up your soul. Yeah, the Lunatik Raider Show. Always on the road.
And gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome.
They're here. Rise, my nation. Gather around and prepare. Our pride will be restored. Our shadow will fall with wicked damnation. Rise, my nation. Rise! This is your nation. This is our nation. This is the Raider Nation. Can you dig it?
What it is, Raider Nation, what it is, man. Happy Monday. Yes, indeed, it is Monday, and the Raiders made another move in their coaching department by adding a new, well, actually, it's a familiar face at the quarterback coaching position. Yes, indeed, the Raiders brought back Greg Olsen as our quarterbacks coach. Was just this past season with Seattle, with Pete Carroll. So that's the familiarity right there. Plus, we know him. There was twice that he was with the Raiders. Did a short stop with LA with the Rams in 2022. Was also our offensive coordinator a couple of times when we were in Oakland and when we moved to Las Vegas. So that was under John Gruden. But yes, we have our QB coach in place with Chip Kelly. We have Greg Olsen coming back as our quarterback coach, man. Who's the quarterback he gonna coach? We don't know, but we gonna find out, though. Yeah, the free agency coming. Is we gonna get a free? I said, is we gonna? Yes, master. Is we gonna get a free? If we gonna get a quarterback in the free agency, we better. We need that veteran, and then we go ahead and in the draft and get our quarterback there too for the future. Sit them down and let them learn. We'll see how this thing unravels, man. But hey, we got veterans on this team at the quarterback spots, y'all. Solid veterans. Also, matter of fact, before I get into everything, man, let me get into the world's most dangerous chat. I see y'all in there. We got Mike G in the building, man. What it is, man. Salute to you. Yes, indeed, it's good to see you, man. Sacktown Raider Mike in the building. What it is, my brother, for real, for real. We got Graham Cam in the building. Salute. Who else we got in here? We got Jason Downs. Salute, man. Hey, salute to you as well, man. Good to have you here, man. For real. Mr. CT in the building, man. Yes, indeed, man. We in here thicker than thieves. You feel me? Let me see. Let me scroll down this Mickey Ficky one time. Beat Al in the building, man. What it is. What it is, what it is. RDF in the house, man. What it is, my brother. For real, for real. Good to have you here. Let me see what we got up in there. Brando, what it is, Brando. Salute to you as well, my brother, man. Hope all is well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Who else? Raider Fontaine in the building, man. What it is, man. Laura Rachitas is in the building. Thank you for pulling up, man, for real. SoCal Sal, what it is, man, for real. Good to have you here. The good stuff, what it is, man. That's right. Good to have you as well, man. Let me see. Let me keep going with this thing, man. J-Dog, my guy, man. What it is, man. Salute to you. Hope everything is good with you, man, for real. Let me see. RJ, Cool Raider in the building, man. Salute to you, my brother. Hope all is well with you, man. Good to have you here as well. Let me see. Raider Rich in the house, man. Salute to you, my brother. For real. Alfredo, the boss with the sauce. What it is, man, for real. Raiders Rebel in the building, man. Salute to you, man, for real, for real. Let's get it, man, for real. Let me keep going. Let me keep going. Let me see. D Mo's in the building. What it is? Good to see you, man, for real. Dang, yeah, we got everybody, the usual suspects in the building. Lawrence E in the building. Yes, sir. I see you. I see you, man. I see you. I see you, dog. Tickle, tickle, tickle. No, let me quit like you do, but tickle, tickle, tickle. I see you, dog. For real. Let me see. SoCal Sal, Raiders. Need two more hires. Brennan Carroll, yep. That's why I was getting ready to get to all that, bro. Thank you. But yeah, I already did a thing on Brennan Carroll. I told y'all this a couple of weeks ago. Look forward to that being somebody that Pete Carroll brings in. Brennan Carroll was the offensive coordinator at the University of Washington this past season, but also did stints with being an assistant offensive line as well, coach, as well as the run game coordinator for Seattle under his father. So that was one name. Also, they had a younger brother named Nate. I don't think Nate coming over, but Brennan Carroll is with the Raiders as the offensive line coach. Knew that was gonna happen. It just made too much sense. You know what I mean? Son, get in the coaching game. Now your father gets a new gig. Hey, I'm bringing my boys with me too. You feel me? It's always good to do that, man. Teach your kids so they can take the baton and leave the Carroll legacy on by what their imprint is left on the NFL. You feel me? Let me see who else we got up in here. Bernard Brooks in the building, man. First time listening, man. Salute to you, man. Hey, everybody. Hey, welcome. Bernard Brooks up in here. He said first time listening, man. I appreciate you. Man. Hey, if you have not done so, please subscribe. This is what we do here. We do giveaways. Just got done doing a 2 custom jersey giveaway, one by one of our own B Al as well as J Dog. When we hit 3,000 subscribers, we just do a random draw, and it's done live. The next prize given away is going to be a TV. I'm going to do a TV for the next person. Once again, like I said, it's going to be 50 inches or better. I ain't bought the TV yet because we ain't at 3,000, but we're almost to 2,200. I told you, hey, y'all, because of y'all make this thing possible. You know what I mean? So with that being said, man, I like to thank each and every one of y'all, even the old timers that rocks with your boy and the newcomers. You feel me? But yeah, man, you're always welcome. We're here weekday mornings, or not mornings, it used to be mornings, weekday afternoons, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, right here on Raiders Allegiance, man. You're always welcome. And meet each other in the chat, man. You got a lot of Raider brethren in the chat that you can correspond with, and chop it up. There's some solid dudes in there, man. So, you're always welcome, man. Thank you for coming to the channel. For real, for real. We got Joe L.E. in the building, man. Salute to you. Hope all is well with you. What else we got up in here, man? I'm trying to get everybody so we can get into the content. Jack Kenner, my guy, man. What it is, man. Salute to you. Good to have you here, man. For real. Bar Clips, hey, there it go. Barrio Clips TV, man. Salute. With a little right, hey, that's right, with the Raiders. You already know, man. Hey, it's always 365. You feel me? Yes, indeed, man. Sean Johnson, man. There go the guy right there, the guy. You feel me? Have you heard about Myles Garrett? I heard about Myles Garrett wants to be traded. They keep connecting the Raiders, but man, will that be a steep price to pay? I mean, it's nice to think about Garrett on the other end from Max Crosby. You know what I mean? That makes you kind of salivate, like you see that on your defensive line, bruh. But what will Cleveland ask for? Is Cleveland even looking to move him? I'm pretty sure they're going to work out something. If he wants to go, you got to always, entertain your top-notch performers and grant them a wish. But definitely both sides is going to get what they want out of it. So what is the asking price? You know what I mean? Are you going to go, you want 2 first? If they go 2 first, bro, you know what that means? Yeah. You're not going to have a first-round pick this year if you get Myles Garrett. You feel me? So if you give up that 6 and get Myles Garrett, then now what? We're going to have to wait. I mean, was it a possibility of getting – what if Shador's there at 6? We'd have missed out on it. Now we got Garrett with no quarterback. You know what I mean? So that's that tightrope that you got to walk as far as, is it worth it? You know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure Garrett is worth whatever they ask for. But our point of view is it worth it by, if we give up that, what are we not getting because we don't have those draft picks anymore? Are we not getting a McMillan? Are we not getting I doubt we go Genty. I wouldn't go Genty that high. I think you can trade back from 6 and get Genty still. But you would have to probably move before the Cowboys. I just got the Cowboys will probably go Genty if he's there. So you got to get at least ahead of the Cowboys if you do trade back. But then there's other talents out there. You know what I mean? Bruh, it's just one of them things you gotta assess as far as which would be more detrimental to us doing, getting him and not having that number 6 pick. And possibly maybe even not the second round pick as well. It depends on the asking price, bro. And to me, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it because in the draft we already got promised. We've seen Koontz has possibility if you bring him back, his potential. We've seen what all these other guys at defensive end coming out of nowhere, Snowden and all them. You know what I mean? So. And you got to remember that I think that's all due to, and you got to give props to the Raiders retaining them. Rob Leonard, man. Rob Leonard does a tremendous job with the defensive line because you've seen all these guys stepping up, especially at the DE positions. So we either got in-house or we can go in the draft and grab one. You know, if they get our own Myles Garrett. You know what I mean? So but that would be deadly though. Myles Garrett and Max Crosby, who do you double team? And whoever you don't double team, you're in trouble. Let's not forget about Christian Wilkins. You know what I mean? Now, if some way, somehow we can get Myles Garrett with future first round picks, you might have to entertain that. But if we have to give up this year's, not at number 6, bruh. Not at number 6. That's just, I don't know. There's a whole lot because like I said, it's not just going to be the 6th this year. We'll probably give up a first next year and probably give up a second. It'll probably be in that range somewhere, a third. I don't know. Everybody wants to compare it to the Khalil Mack trade, but that's not 2025. You know what I mean? That's not 2025. So, you know what they say? Today's prices is not yesterday's prices. You know what I mean? So could it be up? Could it be down? We have to wait and see, bro. But that would be a tandem that would cause fear through the league. To put Myles Garrett with Max Crosby? God dang, are you serious? I don't think the league will let that shit happen, to be honest with you. Let me see. Who else we got up in here, man? We got to get into it, man. It's our show, man. Let's see. How do you feel about all these coaching hires? The Raiders have to be personally. Personally, I think it's great. All we need is an offensive line, is a quarterback. You know what? I agree with you. I like all the hires. You know, some people don't see this is what you got to separate mind from heart, right? Your heart telling you don't like a certain motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people don't like Chip Kelly. He might rub people the wrong way, right? But the fact of the matter is, if you go with your mind over your heart, your mind's telling you he's a hell of an offensive coordinator. He's a hell of a play caller. You know what I mean? He may not be a great coach, but he's a great offensive coordinator. Hands down. You know what I mean? Just like Pete Carroll's a hell of a coach. He's a hell of a come into a situation and reorganize it and make it work. You know what I mean? At every level. That's what he do. This was the best job for Pete Carroll, was the Raiders, because this is what we needed. You know what I mean? Everybody wanted Ben Johnson just because he's a play caller. He's one of them guys. We don't know what he is as a head coach. We don't know. So we'll see with Chicago how that works. But Pete Carroll is a hell of a head coach. Chip Kelly is a hell of an offensive coordinator. You know what I mean? Even bringing in Greg Olsen as QB coach, he's done it. He's been with great teams. He was with the Rams in 2022. Wasn't that coming off their Super Bowl win? He was a senior assistant, offensive assistant. So he was with that team. He's been with us with Derek Carr. He was with us when we made the playoffs too, huh? I think he was with his offensive coordinator. So this is another guy. I like. See, we got to don't look at him individually. Look at it as a whole. Remember I told y'all last year, you got to look at the machine as a whole. and not by the sum of its parts. See, we're individualizing individuals by, oh, we don't like his attitude, or we don't like this and we don't like that, but never discuss what we need to discuss. How is he at the position he got hired for? Strip away his personality, strip away if you like him or not. Is he a hellified candidate for the position he has? And you can't say no. You can't say no. You can't say Chip Kelly's a horrible offensive coordinator. And I told y'all know where I am with this, with the Duck fan shit. I've been knowing about Chip Kelly when he became the Oregon Ducks head coach. Now, the thing I noticed with him, he does adjust his approach to the NFL game differently than he did when he first got with the Eagles. See, when he came to the Eagles, he tried to run that same fast-paced tempo that he did with the Ducks. But the thing is, in college, you can have over 100 motherfuckers on your sideline. So getting tired is no problem. Okay, go in. NFL, you got 11 guys on each side of the ball. So what was happening with Chip Kelly in Philadelphia is he was running that high-paced offense. Oh, yeah, they were ranked, 4th and 3rd in the league? So he was putting up numbers. But here's the cause and the effect. The cause of him doing that offense led to the NFL, the defensive side of the ball, getting exhausted because the offense didn't hold the ball that much. They either scored quick or they had to punt the ball off. Defense right back out there. See, like I said, college is different. I got 11 guys out on the field, but I got another 30 motherfuckers that play defense that I can throw out there at any time. So there it is. You're not going to get gassed in college. You're too deep. Pros? Oh, no. You only got a 53-man roster, and you only can suit up 48? I think 48 can only suit up for the game. So what do? You know what I mean? What do you do? Defense gas. Your starters, see, we got starters that got to go out there every snap. And you got them constantly. I bet you the defense in Philadelphia was on the field longer than the offense was, because the offense never, the whole thing of that offense was the quick pace score. Defense out there. The team you're going against next, they're going to probably try to just grind the clock and keep your defense out there to keep our fast-paced offense off the field from scoring so quick. See, that's going to be the mentality of the opposition. They're going to want their offense to drag it out, eat the clock, run the ball, and that's going to put our defense out there for long periods of time. Then when it's time for us to get the ball, we fast, score. Fast, punt. And then defense right back out there. Now, they don't even get a chance to rest, man. And I noticed that with the defense in Philly that when he came in. It was... That pace was so fast, even other teams' defense were faking injuries to get a breather. Because if we don't substitute offense, defense can't substitute either. So what do you think offense is going to do to our defense? But he don't do it that way no more. If you notice, Chip Kelly, he has up-tempo, but it's not like he did at Oregon. We've seen that with UCLA. You know what I mean? He did not do the same with fucking UCLA as he was like in Oregon, or like he did with Philadelphia coming from Oregon. He just had them gas, bro. And that can't work in the NFL. It's not built that way. You know what I mean? But yeah, I agree. We need a quarterback, get an offensive line. I think we're only a couple of players short from the offensive line, but there is some solid offensive linemen in free agency at the guard spots. For real. You know, I think, what's his name? Tevin Jenkins from the Bears, 26 years old, guard. Free agent. Old boy from Kansas City, but they saying it's gonna cost about $20 million for him. But hell, there's other guys out there too as well. You know what I mean? So I'd rather address the offensive line at the guard spots with veterans, free agents, because you plug them right in. You coach them. They know what to do. They've been in the league. The rookies, I think later on in the draft you might grab a guard or a tackle here. You know what I mean? That's good to groom them up, and they'll be in depth position. So they're good, you know what I mean? Learning behind the veterans. So because like I said, the dude, like there was another guard too. I think the guy is from Tampa Bay, and he's like 35 or 36. So you know he probably got a year or two in him, but that's enough good time if you got a rookie. Hey, shadow this guy around. Shadow him around, let him show you the ropes. Because it's going to be on you next. You feel me? But yeah, man. Hey, that's a good question though. Lawrence City, man. Max Crosby, Myles Garrett, and Christian Wilkins. That would be deadly. But like I said, what is the cost? Is the cost, especially for us? It'd be different if we was one of them teams that, man, we're one DE in the way. But that's a scary, scary thought, bro. Max Crosby and Myles Garrett, the Eminem boys. Miles and Max, the Eminem boys. Oh yeah, the Eminem boys. You feel me? Jack Kenner. Let me see what else we got up here. Alfredo. All right, let me get into this real quick. Let me see. What do you say? He said, it has Malcolm Kuntz market value as 20. Hell no. Malcolm Kuntz can't be 20 mil. He didn't play last year. What, we going off a 2-year production? That he's going to take a hit because of the injury. It's just like if you were going to be a free agent this year and you get hurt. What you think happens to your value? It goes down because are you going to be 100% healthy coming off that injury? Are you going to be reoccurring, injuring that same, getting hurt the same way again? It's a lot of question marks. He's not going to get 20 mil a year. Hell no. On a 2-year deal, total for hell no. Yeah, I don't agree with that one, bruh. That is no way in the world his market value is 20 mil. They're trying to grade him 2 years ago because he had 8 sacks. You can't. Today's prices is not yesterday's prices. You know what I mean? Your value is not the same. You took a hit. You got injured. That's the way the ball bounces. You have to deal with that. So maybe you might want to go on a 1-year prove-it deal. You might be able to get that out of Kuntz. Get a one. Shit, shoot him 10. 10 mil, 1 year, prove it. You get a big contract after this year. And that's what probably a lot of teams will probably give him a 1 year, prove it. You know what I mean? I can't pay you for what you did 2 years ago. The market's different. 505 in the house, man. Salute to you. Hey, we got Larry in the building, man. What it is, man. Appreciate you pulling up. For real. James Firpo hit me with the Raiders again. SoCal Sal in the building. Let me go. I'm trying to get down here to the bottom so we can get into some more content. Tubby Chile in the building, man. Salute to you. Yeah, we in here deep, man. Hey, shout out to everybody watching, man. If this is your first time here, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. And also hit that notification bell so you can be notified of all the content I release, even breaking news, man. This is Raiders Allegiance. It's all of us. This is all of our channel. You dig? And once again, if you guys are new here and have not heard, I do giveaways. We just got done doing a 2,000 subscriber giveaway of 2 custom jerseys. 3,000, I will be giving away a TV to 1 lucky draw winner. We will be doing random draw live. Once we get there, but we're almost at 2,200 already, and we just came off of 2,000. You know what I mean? So we're doing good because of you guys. You know what I mean? I bring you the content. You guys give me your ears, and we one happy family. You feel me? You fucker with me, you fucker with the whole family. You know what I mean? Salute. Let me see. Let me get through this chat real quick so we can get into the meat and potatoes, man. Andy Garza in the building. Salute. Thank you for pulling up. Egalitarian, what it is, man. Salute to you. Justin Brown. That's right. Hit that like button. Listen to Justin Brown. Hit that like. That's all y'all got to do. Let's match the numbers. You feel me? Right now, we at 72 watching. We need 72 likes. That's all. You know what I mean? It don't cost a dime. It's for the free. You don't cost a dime. It's for the free 99 bars. I'm going platinum next month, y'all. Y'all be hey, Kendrick got 5 Grammys. I'm probably getting none, but I seen him win 5, so that should be good enough, right? That's my clout right there. Raider Goon in the building, man. What it is, what it is, what it is. Thank you for pulling up. Now that we got Chip Kelly, what QB and RB? They Kelly offense. Here's my thing about that. That's a good question too. I like that. What running back? What else? What else we said too? We said quarterback and running back. This is gonna be interesting, but I see more than one way to go with this. You remember during press conference when Pete Carroll said, and not just Pete Carroll, but also Spytek said that you don't have to have the strongest arm, and you don't have to. It would be nice though. It would be nice, but I would take smarts over physical ability. Somebody that can process quick and make the right decisions. That's all you're gonna need. I heard rumors that we would trade up to go 1-2 to get either Cam Ward or Shedeur Sanders. I doubt that. Unless Brady said, hey, give me Sanders. I'm telling you, Sanders will fit what Chip Kelly's trying to do, and it will work. If that's the case right there, then I can see them making that move. If they stand pat and don't trade up, my next thing is, a lot of people think Genty doesn't deserve to go 6. Fuck that. If he's a generational type running back, which he's shown us, that's a bad man. That's a bad man. And you talk about getting him into an offense where running is featured in this offense, and Spytek said you do not pass up on a generational type player. Come on, bruh. Come on. You already got Brock Bowers. We can get a quarterback in the 2nd or 3rd round. Hey, we can go that route. We don't have to go for a Cam Ward or Shedeur Sanders. Matter of fact, you probably at 6, like I mentioned earlier, can trade back a couple of spots, gain another maybe 2nd or 3rd, and still get Genty if that's the case. As far as McMillan go, McMillan is a solid wide receiver, number 1. But what position are we hurting more at? Wide receiver or running back? You know what I mean? What are we hurting? And there's other running backs in this draft, so we don't have to go Genty. But Genty's, bruh, by far, it's just like the 2 quarterbacks in this draft. By far, the gap is wide between the number 2 quarterback and the number 3 in this draft. It's wide. But don't mean you can't win with them. You know what I mean? So, but Genty is just, he's one of them ball carriers. He's low center of gravity, great balance, good patience, and he doesn't go down off the first contact. Why would you not want that? Well, you seen when we had it with Josh Jacobs, he go, and these other teams that are playoff bound teams, the running game is featured. We got a team in the Super Bowl right now with, to me, the best back in the league. Saquon Barkley. Him by himself changed the whole dynamics of that Philadelphia offense. Can you imagine if Genty became the next Saquon? What does that do for your offense? What does that do when they have to stack the box, leaving Bowers one-on-one? You know what I mean? Leaving Jacoby Myers one-on-one, Michael Mayer you can implement him in the block. And here's another thing that I came up with, and I would really seriously consider this. Now we're talking about the Chip Kelly offense, and they said 2 tight ends might not be something that could work in this. I beg to differ. I think you just have to change position. What you mean by that, Lunatic? Let me tell you. I'm glad you asked, Stan. Stan asked the question why I say that. This is why I say that, Stan. Because if you really want to make your offense dynamic and implement all the talent you have, you're going to have to make room. How do you make room? Easy. You could probably even sit there and think about putting Bowers at wide receiver 1. Why not? It ain't like he can't do it. That's a big target. He's gonna be a mismatch for a linebacker and a mismatch for a corner, especially if they put a corner on him. He's getting burnt. He's getting cooked. 50-50 balls, ain't no corner fucking with him at 6'4". Great hands. So you move him to wide receiver 1, and then you put Michael Mayer at tight end. That's your extra blocker. which I think he's better suited for blocking than Bowers anyway. So why not? Why not keep Jacoby Myers at wide receiver 2, move Bowers to wide receiver 1, and have Michael Mayer at your tight end? Then what we do? You could do that. You could do that, and then you could still draft you a wide receiver. You could draft you one. I would go for speed though. We need to stretch that field vertically, because if you go get you a Genty and you move Bowers to wide receiver 1 and Michael Mayer at tight end, and you got that. Just look at that. Let's look at that for a minute. Your wide receiver 1 is Brock Bowers, wide receiver 2 Jacoby Myers, tight end Michael Mayer, running back Genty. You add some speed to that mix in the slot. Grab your rookie out the draft that make sure he got hands. We don't need any more Hayward Bays. Fast is fun, but dropping passes ain't. You know what I mean? Make sure he could see. If only in an alternate universe, if Henry Ruggs would have never gotten into that car, he was on his way. Henry Ruggs was that dude, man. And I'll say it, he was the closest thing to Tyreek Hill, because he could catch and he had wheels. How many walk-offs did he have when he was playing with us for the short time he did? Did it against Kansas City. Did it against, was it the Jets? Man, hey, prayers out to the girl and her family, man. That's a sad situation that occurred, man. But Ruggs had so much hope, so much going for him. You know what I mean? And it's just gone that quick. But man, he was on his way. If we can find another wide receiver like him, my goodness. Raider Rich, you said why move the best tight end in NFL history to another position? They've been doing that. Don't act like you never seen them come out the backfield. Don't act like you never seen them in the slot. They do that already. You could be a wide receiver 1 and run you could still run a play and move him back to tight end. It's just a title. Shit, I'm keeping both of them, because you figure. So what? You want to get rid of Michael? What, you gonna put Michael Mayer at wide receiver 1? Come on, bruh. We've been moving Bowers all over the field in every position. The motherfuckers line up as a running back. Come on, bruh, in the backfield. What are we saying here? Let me see. Sean Johnson, with your take on the team, you draft in Bakon Bogdan, wide receiver from I like him too. With with Chip Kelly, that'll be good. Clock the 4.3 flat. I'm waiting for the combine now. Combine is next. After the Super Bowl, we going combine with their ass. Senior Bowl is done. I'm interested in seeing the guys. I like physical wide receivers, but if they come with speed, see, here's another thing then. You don't touch Brock Bowers. See, this is why I say you can't please everybody. DK Metcalf is a name brought up. I would love to have DK. To have DK with Michael Mayer and Bowers? Come on now. Come on. That's crazy. Some people don't want DK Metcalf. People were saying T. Higgins. T. Higgins ain't going to leave. I'm hearing that they're going to try to re-sign him. They're not breaking that party up. McMillan, rookie wide receiver out of Arizona, I'll fuck with him. Then you got other guys like Franklin from Oregon and like you said, old boy from Ohio State. And you got another big one. Where's the other dude? There's another 6'4" wide receiver. Was it Iowa State? I can't remember the school. I need to start diving into the prospects in the combine, especially. But I want to get some more measurables on these guys. But I want to see guys with hands and feet. Like I said, there's a lot of things we can do. Holly, what's the deal, Holly? Shout out to you. Thank you for pulling up. Oh, Luka ain't gonna help the Lakers. The hottest team in basketball right now is the Trailblazers. Nah, let me quit. 7-1 in the last 8 games. Nah, let me quit. Yeah, man, they got Luka, man. It's gonna be LeBron and Luka. They both gonna score 40 and lose the game. Nah, hey, you know what? Speaking of that shit, man, what the fuck was Dallas thinking? What, they didn't want to? I know he had a supermax coming up. They didn't want to pay that 300 and something million, so they moved him now. But you know what the GM said? The GM said you win championships with defense. So I understand the defensive center, and then I think the other player that they got too is as well a defensive player as well. But bro, you were just in the finals with what you had. Why not add to that mix? You know what I mean? Why not add to Luka and Luka's dad was mad as a motherfucker, boy. He was mad. He was not happy that his son is out of there. You know what I mean? That's crazy though. Let me see. I got some more people up in here. Let me see the questions. I don't see any situation where Meyer and Bowers running 2 tight ends. You can block with both and keep the other to help block. Larry, yeah, you know what I mean? But I think Michael Mayer is more built for the block than a Bowers. I see, because Bowers is more of a threat in the receiving game. Like I said, they moved Brock Bowers all over. There was no position that was safe with Brock Bowers. And just imagine what Chip Kelly gonna do with Brock Bowers. Imagine that shit. You know what I mean? And if you can add another wrinkle with a quarterback that's able to run, I know Chip Kelly gonna have a field day. You got 2,000-yard receivers on a team with no offensive, well, I ain't gonna say no offensive line, an incomplete offensive line, and no quarterback. But they both got over 1,000 yards receiving each. What happens when you get you a legitimate quarterback? You know what I mean? And let me not mention, we didn't have a run game either. Imagine a run game that forces a defense to stack 9 in the box. Woo! Man to man all day long. Man to man. Good luck. Good luck with that man to man shit. That's why I said we can cause a lot of problems for defenses if we add the right pieces. The right pieces. You know what I mean? I'm not saying move, you know what I mean, for sure thing, move Bowers, but entertain it, because you put him at that spot already this year in different play calls. You ran him out the backfield. You did reverses with him. You know, there's a lot that you did with Bowers. So I know Bowers is capable of doing that and handling that load. Why would you put the number 1 tight end at wide receiver? So he could be the number 1 wide receiver. Shit, in the league. He's just a big, come on, bruh. 6'3", is he 6'3", 6'4", 240? Come on, bruh. Show me a wide receiver besides what Megatron was with the Detroit Lions at that stature. Show me a wide receiver that damn fucking just. I gotta guard him. You got a 6-foot corner, 190 pounds, going up against a 6'3", 240-pound wide receiver. You ain't jamming him on the line of scrimmage, so you're gonna give him a cushion. Oh, he about to cook. He about to cook. You gonna give me a cushion? Okay. Lose your ass. Or shit, just throw it up. This motherfucker ain't gonna catch it over me. I got it. 50-50 balls in the red zone? Oh my God. But like I said, there's a lot you can do with Bowers because they've already done it. This ain't nothing new, I'm saying. You know what I mean? You just, people hear it out loud and be like, oh, that's ludicrous. No, Ludacris is a rapper. Let's get that straight. Lobie One in the building, man. Salute to you. Robert Pena in the building. Yes, indeed, man. We in here thicker than thieves, man. We deep 82 watching. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Once we hit 3,000, we are doing a TV giveaway to a lucky random draw Draw E when we do the draw, man. Like I said, I like giving away shit to y'all, man. Y'all support the channel. We got numbers coming. Numbers is going up. And I'm solo bolo. You know what I mean? I'm solo bolo. I try to put some shit together, but you know, shit just don't go that way. So fuck it. You know what I mean? I ride by myself. I die by myself. So with that being said, man, I'm about to jump up off here. Once again, the Raiders have added Greg Olsen, a familiar face, as QB coach. We brought in Brennan Carroll, the older son of Pete Carroll, as the offensive line coach. Last year, he was the offensive coordinator at the University of Washington. And Greg Olsen was with Seattle last year as well. So with that being said, man, you guys enjoy your Monday. We will be back tomorrow, same Raider time, same Raider channel, right here on Raiders Allegiance, man. It's the Lunatik Raider Show. And I look forward to seeing each and every one of y'all again, man. And like I always say about this time, I'm out this bitch. That motherfucker didn't want to play. You better play.